It's a beautiful, misty morning in Northumberland.
Chin up, babe, tomorrow's a new year, little darling. Old Lang Syne and all the other cheers. In the moment feels just like you're here, little darling. Write your resolutions without fear, or leave them on the floor. Go and open a new door. Just keep blindly facing forward. Sun's the hottest at its core, and I warned you I get bored. There's too much to be explored, things that we cannot ignore. Drop the ball and be restored. Chin up, babe, tomorrow's a new year, little darling. Old Lang Syne and all the other cheers. Chin up, babe, tomorrow's a new year, little darling. Old Lang Syne and all the other cheers.
This woman must be a bit miserable. She's rocked up in her car and left the engine running while she takes her dog for a walk right next to that camper van.
Okay, off for another day. Today we're going to be exploring Alnwick after a peaceful night in this car park.
Yeah, I don't really want to leave the car here. It's a bit isolated, isn't it? But there's nothing saying it's going to be any safer if we put it in the town, which we're about to do. It's all about gut feeling. Always trust your gut.
Yeah, we probably could have walked into the town easily from that car park, but as you say, I think it'd be safer parked actually in the town. Big speed bumps around here.
It's all about gut feelings. Well, we managed to park the van, no trouble at all. And now it's time to consult the town map to see what there's worth seeing. Who's this impressive chap then?
Harry Hotspur.
Harry Hotspur? Oh yeah. So who was Harry Hotspur?
He was the eldest son of the first Earl of Northumberland.
Mm-hmm.
He was born here at Alnwick Castle in 1364. He was knighted at the age of 13, and he was given the nickname Hotspur because of his speed of attack in battle.
Good man. Lots of independent retailers up this street, which is always lovely to see. When we had Little Red, we were always very limited on what we could buy when we were out and about. But it's much easier now we've got Snoopy.
There's been a marketplace here since medieval times, and they held various activities here, including bull baiting, which only ceased in 1835.
Well, they had to do something before blockbusters. In bull baiting, a bull was tied to a stake, usually in a public area, and set upon by dogs. The dogs, often bulldogs or similar breeds, would attack the bull, aiming to grip its nose and hold on. It was thought to tenderise the meat. This public fountain has been touched so much that all of its ornamentation has been rubbed off. A beautiful old shop front from times gone by. The parking here is so steep, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. These sideways ones here.
Corn exchanges were historically important buildings where grain and other agricultural products were traded. Is this the hotel where you were talking about the dining room?
Yeah, a restaurant was removed from the RMS Olympic, sister ship of the Titanic. The first class lounge from the SS Olympic.
Well, I wonder if they'll let us inside to take a look.
Like you just walk past.
Well, the lady on the front desk said it was all right, but we didn't realise there was a staff meeting going on. Behind us are all the members of staff, so we only took some photos and then beat a hasty retreat. This is Bondergate Tower, one of the older fortifications of the town, and another link to Hotspur. Charlie's on a mission. Second-hand books.
We love a bookshop.
Barter's Books. In the old train station.
Yeah. It's different, isn't it?
Well, she's in for a treat here. Books galore. This impressive old railway station was opened on September the 5th, 1887. It cost £11,500 but closed in 1968. Now, we did plan to have lunch here, but unfortunately we're out of luck because the place was so popular it was packed. All the expensive books are locked up in these cabinets. I wish we had this shop near where we lived. See that we waited for people to come through, didn't we? But
yes,
lot,
we've
don't
got
play.
priority now.
Come on,
you've
fool.
got priority. So.
Watch the kiddie.
So, time to leave Alnwick. We didn't visit the castle and garden this time, and we have been there before, and they are well worth a visit if you're coming up this way. But now we're going to head to the coast again.
We don't want to do a castle every day, do we, Bunny?
No, we don't want to do a castle every day. We did a castle yesterday, and we're probably going to be doing a castle tomorrow. So we didn't want to castle you out with too many castles.
Exactly.
Haven't had that rain you wanted yet to clear the air. It's feeling very muggy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's even worse on the coast, the haze over there today.
Yeah. It's a shame we need a good downpour. Who'd have thought we'd be saying that? I haven't seen any mention of it being sand from the Sahara Desert or anything like that, have you?
It doesn't look like sand either,
No,
because
well, it's none on the
it's
vehicle.
none on the vehicle, so it's must just be something in the air that's staying in the air.
My heart goes deeper than my mind, sees farther than my eyes. Ooh.
Here comes the rain. Let's hope it's a good downpour.
Yeah, clear the air. Haunted
Okay.
Hotel.
So we can't park here, Bunny, so we're going to go on to the next
Yeah.
place.
But this looks very quaint little town.
Yeah, very nice.
Alnwick, yeah. A bit too touristy though, there's loads of cars parked.
We were going to go for a walk on the beach, but
Not in this rain now.
Well, it's not rain. I wouldn't have bothered about the rain, but it's just
Well,
busy
we'll see.
now.
We're going to head on to Warkworth now, and there's a beach car park there, so if it clears up we can go for a walk on the beach there later. It's the castle.
It is small.
Cheeky little road. So this is the beach car park at Warkworth. Free maximum stay 72 hours, but no overnight camping.
Oh my goodness me, was that you?
Oh.
Burping away like a navvy. Well, we got our wish. We got a bit of rain. And wash a bit of dust off the van. Won't it?
Yeah.
What are you doing now then?
Relaxing for the rest of the day.
Absolutely.
No plans. We can just catch up with everything.
Yeah.
Relax. Have a meal here tonight. And then move off to our overnight park up.
Yeah. Good idea. Pouring down, bunny.
Yeah. Well, we're cosy in here. We're having a little cheese and biscuit party with a cup of tea.
Cheese and biscuit party, folks. Table legs in.
The table leg. There it is. Table is it in.
Sausages are on.
Colour on them first. And then we'll turn the heat down. It's a bit dirty that side. This side after 4.5 weeks.
It's Carol's turn to cook. So you want to move off from here, do you?
Yeah, because you said yourself it's a bit wonky.
I don't remember saying it was wonky. See what that other van does.
We can stay quite late by the time we've had dinner, washed up. I hate having to film myself cooking. It's tricky filming when you're cooking as well. Tough cauliflower.
Looks a nice one.
Yeah. It's a fresh one from Morrison's.
Charlie Brown is cooking up one of my favourite dishes. You're getting hot.
I'm going to need somewhere to put the cauliflower when it's cooked. So I might just put it on one of those plates.
Okie dokie. Steaming cauliflower. That looks good. Cheese sauce. That looks nice.
Just butter, flour, milk and seasoning and a teaspoon of mustard. Just butter, melted butter, flour, make a roux, add the milk, add some seasoning, get it nice and thick, and now I'm adding the cheese. Secret is to make the sauce very, very thick.
Yeah.
With the cauliflower cheese.
Now what you're doing?
Making sure all the cauliflower's coated in the sauce. Okay, so you can see the cauliflower's all coated in the sauce. And I've got some of this grated Leerdammer.
Yeah.
And sprinkle a little bit on the top.
Delish.
And then it's going under a preheated grill. You have to take the handle off.
Yeah, it's a good thing about these pans, isn't it?
Yeah. How many sausages do you want?
Well, let's eat them all up, shall we? I'll have another one,
You
yeah.
can keep 2 for breakfast.
Okay then, alright. That looks lovely, isn't it? Beautiful.
Try and just scoop it out.
Okay. That's brave. Now, we do hope you're all hungry watching this, folks, because we are absolutely starving. Beautiful. Lovely. This is very tasty. Thank you very much.
It tastes all right. Have you tasted some of
Yeah,
the
of course I have.
cauliflower?
Yeah, I just said it's very tasty.
Good.
Is this going to be a big wash up?
Yeah. So you do a big wash up. Spray dilution of washing up liquid and water on everything first and wipe it clean.
Yeah.
And then we boil a little bit of water in a kettle. Get us started on the washing up sponge and in a few of the things. Tiny little bit of water and a bit of washing up liquid, tiny amount. And then we're off.
That noise brings me out in goosebumps. We're watching food again.
12-month age Rio heritage raclette. Combined with
Sounds
salted finely chopped leeks and onions. Jaguars on one.
There you go, Bunny.
Thank you. Is this my pudding?
Yeah.
Whole one?
Yeah. It's bedtime. Carol always makes the bed, and that's the way we like it. Well, we're still in the same place, so I don't think we're going to be disturbed. Cameras are out, so we'll be able to see if anybody comes. At 3:30, the camera's activated again. No idea who they were, but it was just a car doing a circuit of the car park. The first dog yapper's turned up. Heating's on. Morning everyone. What a difference a day makes. Look how beautiful it is this morning. Well, nobody bothered us last night, just that car that did a loop and nothing else. It's a tricky exit because it's so narrow.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You need to run up at it.
And
don't
this
you?
is a tricky angle to get to it, isn't it? You might have to reverse.
I don't know what's under that foliage, so I'm not putting my wheel in it.
You've got plenty of room this side.
Yeah. Low-hanging trees. Try and get out of them slowly. Don't want to be ripping the TV aerial off.
So, another peaceful night under our belts. Nobody
Yes.
came and knocked on our door. And today, it's still not really rained a lot, so it's still another hazy day, but it's not complaining because it's nice and warm. And we're off to see another English heritage property now, so come and have a look. Very imposing, isn't it?
Yeah. Just the way in.
Yeah, hopefully the gates will be.
I'm not going on the grass, so I have to. Welcome to Warkworth Castle. So they're not open, so we might as well go for a little walk around the moat till they open. They're just opening now. This was once the home of the Percy family, one of the most powerful families in England in the Middle Ages. This was their favourite home, apparently.
Yeah, so they even preferred this to Alnwick Castle.
Yeah. There's a river down in the bottom there. Great big gaping hole in that wall. Somebody knocked that down for them, didn't they, once? What did you say?
Well, it was attacked by cannons
Oh, yeah.
in the 1460s, was it?
Yep,
but,
and then they surrendered.
And they surrendered, but I would have thought it would have been renovated again since then.
I think it lay dormant until the 1900s before it started being renovated again. Back at the top of the town here. We need the exercise, so we're going to go down the hill and back up again.
I love the colour of these buildings, the sandstone.
Sandstone, yeah.
It's very reminiscent of the Cotswolds. In 1715, about 60 armed Northumbrian Jacobites marched into this town and had a meal in the Mason's Arms.
As you do.
Afterwards, they came here to the Market Cross
Yeah.
and proclaimed King James III, King of Great Britain. And this is the church where those soldiers had a service before they took over the town, and proclaimed the Scottish King as King of England as well.
Yeah, because they would need the blessing of God, wouldn't they,
Yeah.
to take on that. The Jacobites were attempting to restore the Stuart dynasty to the British throne. However, their efforts were ultimately unsuccessful. By the end of 1715, the Jacobite army was in disarray. Their leaders and soldiers were either captured, forced to flee, or deserted, and those who were captured faced severe consequences. Don't wake him up.
Well, I was wondering who he is. Doesn't say.
Doesn't say, does it?
No.
Well, he must have been a powerful man at one time to be laying here. Well, I've just done an internet search on him and I can't find any information about him at all. Just that he may be a member of the Percy family. So sometimes the internet is no good, but Carol's now found a book all about him.
Church guide.
Yeah.
So we'll take this with us. I'll just put some money in here.
And we'll have a read, see who he was.
Yeah. This stone effigy dates from about 1330.
Mm-hmm.
He's a knight with his legs crossed, resting on a lion. And the coat of arms is from the de Alblin family of Durham. But the inscription on the tomb says Sir Hugh of Warwick, but there's nothing to connect the actual effigy of the knight with this inscription because this dates from the 17th century.
Now we know.
So this is an exceptionally long nave. At 90 feet, it's the longest Norman nave in Northumberland. These beautifully carved altar rails were originally installed in 1710, but removed in 1860. Then early in the 20th century, they were found rusting in the tower, and they've been cleaned up and reinstated.
We're off to see the castle, and then we got a very important appointment. We're back. It's a lot busier now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got the magic card.
Yeah.
It might be in ruins now, but once upon a time this was a most luxurious castle. You've seen the lion?
Yeah, you don't often see something that big
No,
carving, do you?
that ornate.
That ornate on a castle. It's a bit muddy, don't tread in the mud.
Don't tread in the mud.
Like a tower. You can see where the roof beams would have been.
Yeah. And this was the all-important well for when you're being besieged. Can't see anything down. Oh, I can. All the way down. Well, it's a long way down, that is.
This part of the wall in front of us was destroyed by King Henry IV's cannon fire when he attacked the castle.
So this castle had a big role in the war between England and Scotland. They're not certain when it was built, probably in the 12th century. And it was the favourite home of the Percy family from the 14th to the 17th century. It was besieged by the Scots in 1327 and again in 1405 when Henry IV laid siege to the castle with his cannons, forcing a quick surrender. Church. Are you going in?
Yeah. Spooky.
These steps are well trod.
Yeah. This massive pillar.
Wonder if it's haunted.
I'm sure it is.
You're about
People
to
are
find
buried
out.
here. People are buried here, it said on the sign. But you can see how the ground level is a lot higher because there's an arch there.
There's an arch there, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's a strange pillar there, isn't it? Wonder
Yeah.
what that's all about, because it's blocking a window.
Yeah, but maybe this has been bricked in at a later date, so maybe it was a bigger building.
Yeah.
The other side.
This is a model showing the layout of underground.
And on the other side is the castle.
Oh, really?
can
Let's have a
see.
look. Oh yeah. Never seen it done like that before. Let's get a bit of light. There we go.
So this is the Great Tower, this building here to our left. Bench there for visitors to wait to be allowed in.
Oh really?
Yeah. And the portcullis.
Take a seat then.
The portcullis to protect it.
Yeah, you can see that there, can't you?
Yeah.
Little gap. Let's go in.
Porter's room.
Wow, this is impressive, isn't it? We're about to see one of the most well-preserved castles that we've ever been in.
It's very dark, isn't it?
Yeah, it is looking this way.
Look, just lit by candlelight.
Yeah, you imagine, can't you?
Yeah.
I don't remember a castle like this.
No.
This is quite unique, I think.
Yeah, to have so much of it still standing, really.
Yeah.
With the walls. And to see all the individual rooms.
Because it's quite spacious, isn't it?
Very impressive. Well, yeah, the rooms are large, aren't they? So what was this room here?
Goods hall.
Goods hall. Food and fuel store.
Very cold, isn't it?
Well, the larder. You
Oh,
want
is
it to be cool, don't you?
Oh yeah, larder and tank room. Oh, I thought there was a door there, but it's just the wall. Well, so stairs going up there. Let's go and look at the rest of it first before we go up there.
With its own toilet.
Under where the trapdoor goes.
Well, that might be the toilet. And it had its own safe and strong room beneath the floor. That's the way down to the strong room.
Yeah. Time to go up the main steps. Exploring this place is very similar to playing an old Dungeons and Dragons game on the PC. This grand staircase once saw King Edward I, King John, and King Edward II visited. And I'm sure they couldn't fail to be but impressed by such spacious lodgings. And this impressive room is the chapel. So in here is a very modern thing for its time. It's a light well where the light would come down into the castle to illuminate those rooms that didn't have any windows.
The bronze statue representing the coral that was given to the Countess because it was like a medicinal thing to help with blood loss. And they say, touch the sculpture and you may smell the incense from the chapel.
Do you? What's this meant to be then?
Besieged, stainless steel.
Well, it's a key. Do you turn it?
Inspired by a medieval padlock, it evokes William Stowe's role in protecting Warkworth. Look straight ahead. The top of the lock matches the outline of Greymare's Tail Tower in front of you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Turn the key to hear a poetic description of the tower.
I would imagine you have to wind it.
Well, you can't turn it anymore.
Is that all it turns?
Yeah, it's obviously not working.
You busted it then,
like
buddy,
all
haven't you?
these things.
Great when they're put in, not so great after a week or two.
Castle can withstand a siege,
Yeah.
but the
Visitor attraction gives
can't.
up very quickly. I've been trying to leave this place for the last 10 minutes. Getting her in is easy, getting her out is blooming hard. And I've got fish and chips to look forward to.
We enjoyed our visit to Warkworth Castle.
Yeah, very much so.
Not
Probably
seen it.
one of the best castles I've seen, to be honest.
I've not seen a castle like that as far as I can remember,
No.
with all the rooms intact inside. You know,
Yeah.
so you can really get a feel for what it was like to actually live in it.
Seaton Sluice. Seaton Sluice. Now, we've come to this place 3 times before now, haven't we?
This is our third time
Yeah,
to have some lunch.
lunch. The most delicious lunch.
Nuggets and chips.
No thanks. How's your fish and chips?
It's very hot.
It's hot, is it?
Absolutely delicious, this
Yeah,
fish.
look
I mean,
at
look
that
at
fish.
the meat inside.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Best fish and chips we've ever had.
Always good in here. Chickpeas.
A lovely big jug of curry sauce. Well, I couldn't do that again. I'm absolutely stuffed.
We don't learn, do we?
I had the large last time.
Yeah, and I remember I had I thought it was the regular last time, and I was absolutely stuffed, but they don't do a small.
No.
So,
But we did see other people with much smaller portions, didn't we?
yeah,
So
I don't know
I
what they
guess
asked
maybe you
for.
asked for it.
Yes,
Anyway,
yeah.
that was blooming delicious. Don't get us wrong. That was
Really.
amazing fish and chips.
Oh, it's the best battered fish we've ever had.
Yeah, I'm sure of
And
that.
it hasn't changed. That's the third time we've been there, and
yeah,
it's still just
as
as
good.
Excellent. Now we're heading to a National Trust property that we have been to before, quite a few years ago, and they've done a lot of restoration work since we were last here, so we're interested to see what it looks like now.
Is this the way in?
Yeah. Visitors left.
Ooh, we could have lunch here, Bunny. Oh, it looks very nice.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit peckish. Bit of a
So you just get on the scale. So come on, we'll both get on. So that's moved.
oh, I see.
And you
Compare.
just slide this along.
So do we weigh as much as a barrel?
Ooh.
He was quite big then.
So we're between.
Yeah. I
him-
can't imagine
well,
she weighed more than twice of both of us together. Don't
jo-
believe it.
Good job. I'm
You
only.
get off and
I'm only
let's...
small.
No, look, see? It's gone down.
So what do you weigh? Come on then. You're an apple.
Well, no, it's not an apple, it's 200 apples.
Ah,
And what's her?
you're Mrs. Shaw, head
house-
housemaid.
Yeah,
All right, then you get off.
I weigh as much as her.
So I am.
So it's 6 hams. Captain Stanhope in his boots and
Well,
spurs.
I think I weigh 6 hams, don't you?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty level. 6 hams. That's your new name.
But that's my new name.
6 hams.
Oh, you're so funny. I don't remember this path from last time.
No, we came in and just up the main bit before. I think you just parked in front of the house before.
You thought all of this would have been done up, didn't you?
No, I just knew they've installed all these artworks and things.
Oh.
And there's a big mirror ball in one of the rooms I'm fascinated
Well, I
to
thought
see.
it'd been renovated.
No, no.
Because this is very similar to what it was like
No, it's just a
before.
shell from the fire. There was a fire in 1822.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frightening.
Yeah. And what holds it up all the way up to the top?
Well, it's cantilevered into the
Cantilever.
wall, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, impressive.
We've been away on this trip 33 nights, and I must admit, I'm beginning to think I want to go home. Okay, first question. How do they get this down here? And that, folks, is the end of another trip. I'm knackered. I want to go home now. Carol could go on forever, but I've had enough. So we're going to start the long journey home. It's about 6 or 7 hours to get home, so probably won't do it all tonight. But we'll see you in the next trip. Okay, camera's
Say
going off
goodbye.
now.
Bye.
See you in the next one.
See you next time.
Hello everyone, we hope you enjoyed that series. In fact, the whole series from Scotland and Northumberland.
If you did, please give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so.
Next week we bring you a whole new adventure, so tune in then to find out where we're going.
We'll see you soon.